Hey YouTube, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we're going to open up some packs that I've probably never opened up on this channel before. And the main reason I'm doing it is because I want to I definitely want to verify what I have is authentic. Everything looks good to me, but with the recent opening of a Japanese Neo Genesis booster box over at PokeRev's channel, I'm sure most of you saw that, I'm a little weary about Japanese boxes because they don't have logos for me to at least be able to compare. All the fake boxes that have been printed in English that have WotC logos, I was able to tell that those were fake. So before we get into it, guys, I'll tell you what, I was so surprised at how many more people subscribed when I just mentioned it. So for those of you who don't like people asking for it, I'm sorry. I'm going to ask for it. If you would, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Click that little subscribe button down below the video. It really helps out, and it definitely gives me a boost of morale from actually doing these videos, because you're going to find a lot of times when I do these videos, I'm opening up product that's very expensive, and the only way I'm going to make money is if you guys click on those links down there, or if I get a really good grade. A lot of times it doesn't work out. Opening product can get very expensive, but I tell you what, it is a lot of fun, and I thank all of you who have really helped out make it a possibility for this channel. And I hope by me showing it on camera in a way that you get some experience from it, maybe with your family or something like that. And we'll always keep this channel clean. So I bought these two booster boxes from Brian and Alex. They told me they wanted to have a little shout out, so I'm mentioning their names right here. I did not see a channel or anything in there, but if by chance they do send me a YouTube channel or something between now and the time this video is posted, I'll have it down here in the description. You guys can check them out. They did mention they had like a base first edition Charizard PSA 9, and I know that they had another one of these boxes. Now for me, Japanese booster boxes are not something that I am a complete expert in. And like I said, these don't have logos for me to examine like on the cellophane. That's what I'm talking about when I mention the logos. On English boxes, they have that, so you can look at it, and usually that means they're real. Well, recently some people started faking them, and actually were able to print Wizards of the Coast on the logos that went on this clear wrap that you have on these Japanese boxes. And but they're a little bit thicker. There's ways you can tell that those are fake. But for me, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, I'm not an expert on Japanese sealed product. I've handled stuff for over a decade, and I've come across dozens of old booster boxes, if not hundreds and thousands. I mean, it's been a lot of them. But I still don't consider myself an expert on these types of seals, because I would not have been able to tell. I don't think, anyways, from PokeRev's video, that sealed Neo Genesis box he had, I don't know if I would have been able to know for sure that that was a fake. And so for me, I want to open up one of these boxes, and I think I was looking at them. One of them had a corner ding. This one's got a corner ding, so I'm going to open this one up. I got these two from the same place. Honestly, nothing really, there's no red flags for me. But I do want to open it up, and then we're going to open up some packs inside. And what's cool is there are first edition. You can get a first edition Charizard in this box. There's 40 packs, I believe. From, I can't read Japanese, but I think it's 1 in 5. Maybe you get a holo, or that's saying there's 5 packs or 5 cards per pack, and there's 40 packs inside. So I took that off. That was probably really loud for you guys, and if it was, I apologize. For those of you who are coming from like YouTube recommendations, this channel is not super. Yeah, I don't edit hardly anything, and I don't have. I don't spend a ton of time, on the videos making them look perfect or anything like that. So let's try opening up 5 packs. Wow, that is a beautiful booster pack, is it not? Expedition. For those of you who've been around for a while, know that Expedition, it is my favorite English set. I love the Charizard in it, I love the Mew. There's a lot of cards in there that I really appreciate, and I like the artwork for them. This is the Japanese equivalent. This is E1. There's E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. This is probably the cheapest of those boxes, but you can actually get a Charizard in this, and you can actually get a first edition Charizard. I'm going to just open up the first 5 packs on the right side, and we'll just see. We'll see if we pull some holos. I've been told that there are unlimited Expedition base set, but for the most part they're all first edition. Unlimited is like super rare, really short print. But so being first edition really doesn't have any significance for the set, other than you know, it's cool to say, hey, I got to pull a first edition, you know, Charizard. But we'll see if we actually do that. And as for like light and heavy, I'm not going to wait. Like I said, I'm going to just open up 5 packs and we'll see what happens. I've never seen Expedition Fate cards like on the Japanese. I don't think on the English side either. I may have. I don't want to say that for sure. Okay, so the very first card is going to be the rare. I assume that's what we're looking at because this one is rare, this one's non-holographic, so hopefully we'll have us a holo in one of these 5 packs. I'll try to open them up from the back side, so that way we don't reveal it and maybe I can pull out the card itself. So we got Firo, we have Tauros, Ponyta, Krabby, and Pidgeotto. And you can see right here, it's got the little Expedition ball or whatever, but it's got a 1 there. On, like I said, on the English side, there are 3 e-reader sets. You got Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge. Japanese side, E1 is Expedition, and I think it also kind of combines with the E starter deck. And then you've got E2, E3, which is Aquapolis, and then you have E4, E5, which is the equivalent of Skyridge. Alright, let's try this. I do not have Japanese booster boxes in my collection, but I may add this one to it just because I like Expedition, I really do. Been able to pull 3 of those boxes lately. I can't remember which way is it going to be. Okay, alright, I looked at it right. So the back is actually the back. So we'll put that card back there. Alright, we got us a Pikachu. Now, I tell you what, I know there's a guy out there, he's looking for the unlimited Pikachu, and he's been looking for it for a while. So if you have one, or if you know of anybody who has one, just go post it on E4. I think the guy, I can't remember the dude's name. It's either Quador or Quachancy. Man, I don't even know. There we have the Ghastly, and if you guys remember, both the Ghastly and the Pikachu have a sample print, you know, for Expedition. We got Meryl, Poliwhirl, and we got a Typhlosion. So we didn't get the holo. Still trying to pull one of those, but you know, all these cards look legit. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, you know, everything's fine with them. You know, I had a good feeling from the seller themselves. It wasn't like, you know, usually if I get a bad vibe, you know, I'm not gonna buy it. But we talked about price a little bit. They wanted a pretty high price. I think they were basing off of what they saw on eBay. And then I showed them like the actual sales, and we were able to get price down just a little bit. Well, quite a bit. I was surprised. Most of the time, you know, when you show people sales on eBay, they don't want to come down in price. But Alex and Brian, they were very negotiable and reasonable. Got the Pichu. This one also had a sample card. It also had the E3 pack version, and it had one of those little like lanyard hole punch cards that were like glossy. So I mean, this actually has a lot of prints to it. It's got a match print. Doesn't have the FPO, unfortunately. If we don't get a holo in these 5 packs, you guys know I'm not going to leave you hanging like that. We'll start on the left side and we'll keep going. But hopefully those odds 1 in 5 hold true, and we at least pull 1 holo. I guess that means there's 8 holos in a box. I'd love to pull the Charizard. Clefairy, Ekans, Caterpie, Machoke. Oh, we got us one. Machamp. There we go. Oh, man. Japanese quality is really, really good. This one, I think it has a shot at the 10, but it's probably going to get the 9. I don't know if you guys can spot it. There's a little tiny imperfection down here. See it right there. But Japanese new backs, I tell you, you know, if you want to get, you know, as close to perfect Pokemon cards, you go for cards that have a Japanese new back. And I tell you what, a lot of times all day long that'll still be a 10, but because there is a little imperfection and you kind of tell the centering's off ever so much, I think it has it's probably going to get a 9. Like, I would give it a 9, but it would not surprise me either if a card like that got a 10. Alright, 1 more pack to go, and then we're going to call it quits for the Japanese Expedition e-reader. I don't know what the actual name of the set is, if it's not E1 or Expedition or e-reader base or, you know, whatever. Kind of see a little curve right there. Maybe we got us another holo. I like that. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the rest of these packs. I may send them back. I may I may weigh them out. I'm not really sure. I know that for a fact that, you know, they're unweighed, you know, as they sit. Pidgeotto. Oh, oh man. Wow, what a pull. We got the Mew. He's got the swirl right there behind his tail. Dang, beautiful. And his edges are perfect. It does have a small blemish, so this one will not get to 10. You can see it right there. Very rarely does something like that happen, but let me just make sure it's not like a little lip. Yeah, that's like actual edge wear, which is kind of crazy for new back cards. But man, is the artwork not beautiful? I recently got this in a on the English side in the Gem at 10. Got it off of Gem Mint Pokemon, the master of the PSA 10 sets. He started it, you know, was doing it before anyone, you know, going for everything that is. You know, Gary, you know, he's always had those PSA 10 Charizards, but Zach, he went for all the holos, you know, all the sets are under Wizard of the Coast. The Charizard Master Set, all the big stuff. But anyways, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your day to come watch the videos, support the channel. Let me know, what do you think? Should we open up some more of these packs? Or should we try to pull that Charizard out of here? I mean, we've already gotten 2 holos. I'm thinking maybe that 5 thing was just... And it says 1 out of 5, but I'm gonna just say that there's probably 1 pack, 5 cards per pack, 1 box, 40 packs per box. I'm gonna say that's what that is. I don't read Japanese. Maybe one of you guys do, because it'd be nice if it was actually 1 in 3 odds, because then, you know, we got a decent shot of pulling that Charizard. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate the support. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know down in the comments, what do you think I should do with this box? Should I open the packs up? Should I set them back? Thanks.